that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the state of North Carolina and to the constitutional powers and authorities which are or may be established for the government thereof, and that I will endeavor to support, maintain, and defend of my office as mayor of the city of Charlotte, North Carolina, to the best of my knowledge and ability. So help me God.
Good morning, Charlotte. And thank you to Dr. Clifford, Dr. Jones, Judge Archie, and especially Vi Lyles. Let me begin by thanking the City Council for appointing me to serve this last 18 months of Mayor Lyles' term as mayor. I'm grateful for the trust that you have shown in me with this appointment. I pledge that I will devote the next year and a half to working with you to realize our collective goals for the residents of this great city. I also thank Mayor Lyles for her service, not only for her service over the nearly 9 years that she's been mayor, but her service for the 4 years before that as a city council member, including 2 years as mayor pro tem. We know Mayor Lyles' service to Charlotte extends far back from there, including her time as budget director and assistant city manager, and her countless hours of civil and community work. For all of this, we say thank you and enjoy your well-earned retirement and spending more time with those grandkids. I'd also like to thank all of the applicants for this position, and in particular the finalists: Mayor Pro Tem James Mitchell, Carrie Cook, former County Commissioner Harold Cogdell, and State Senator Caleb Tedros. So, who is this guy, Ron Harrington? That's a reasonable question for many. Last Monday night, when Mayor Lyles was about to read the council's final decision in the balloting for interim mayor, a camera person standing right in front of me, directly in front of me, started scanning the gallery, pretty clearly looking for Carrie and for me. A little sheepishly, I waved my hand to help her find me. So I was born in Florence, South Carolina, about two hours from here. My parents didn't have a lot of money, but they prized education and demanded that we always do our best. As important to my parents as the schools they sent us off to was what they sent us off with: a dedication to service, service to community, service to neighbors, service to family. We were raised with the spirit captured by the late Congresswoman Shirley Chisholm that service is the rent we pay for living on this earth. And all 5 of their children have done our best to make them proud and be faithful to their examples. I was a joke up there. I remember you telling people, don't do that. So the community that we found when we moved to Charlotte 27 years ago reflected and reinforced those values. The city is full of residents who serve their schools, their neighborhoods, their houses of faith, all to make Charlotte the great city that it is. We've also been fortunate to have those qualities and that strength of character in this mayor's office. I'm fortunate to call at least 3 of them my friends. Harvey Gantt went off from Charleston to start his architectural education at Iowa State University because the architectural school in his home state was segregated, and then returned to Clemson University before settling later here in Charlotte, building an architectural firm while becoming council member and then the city's first Black mayor. My law partner, Richard Benrud, who volunteered for service in Vietnam when he was eligible for a deferment. He would return to Charlotte to build a law practice and, like Mayor Gantt, serve as council member and mayor. Thank you, Richard. her extensive career in the service of this great city. Another South Carolinian who embraced the city and was embraced by the city. So drawing on the charge of my parents, armed with the examples of these great role models, and driven by a desire to move this city forward, I pledge to lead with three lenses: trust, order and efficiency, and respect. Trust. We must trust each other and maintain the trust of the public. Trust is the necessary element that allows us to serve the residents of Charlotte best. Order and efficiency. Building on that trust, we will work together to conduct the city's business in an orderly and effective way that allows us to represent Charlotte well. And finally, respect. All of us here are devoted to this city. We bring a host of different ideas, interests, priorities, and passions to the public's work. As we do this, we must continue to show respect and a little grace, to our constituents and to each other. I promise that I will wake up every morning for the year and a half thinking about Charlotte and looking forward to working with City Council to make life even better here. For the 150 plus people who move here every day, and for the folks who have lived and worked in Charlotte for generations. We will face opportunities and issues together: public safety, affordable housing, transportation infrastructure, and challenges to programs intended just to level the playing field for our residents and small businesses, to name a few. This city has faced challenges before and thrived. Through the leadership of Mayor Lyles, the council, the county commissioners, and other public leaders, we went from the darkest days of COVID to busy streets. From the impact that the Great Recession had on our banking and business community, we emerged strong, creative, and better diversified. That resilience is no accident. It takes the kind of hard work to which we are all committed. If we remain committed to each other, if we approach this time with trust and respect, if we remember the examples of Mayor Gant, Mayor Lyles, Mayor Benruth, and other leaders, then we will grow even stronger. I hope each of us is as excited about that challenge as I am. Again, I thank the City Council for your confidence in allowing me to work with you to lead this great city of Charlotte. I thank my family for supporting me on this journey. I thank my professional colleagues, some of whom are here this morning. And I look forward to a year and a half of working for Charlotte as its mayor.